You may be spending more time with your co-workers than your friends, but that doesn't mean your co-workers are now your friends. Please avoid talking to your co-workers about these 10 things to avoid anything that's uncomfortable and costing you a promotion or an uncomfortable conversation. The first and foremost is please never ever discuss details about other co-workers. Never backbite, badmouth other people in your team or people you know of in the organization. This kind of gossip, this kind of bad-mouthing can only work against you. Today, a co-worker who may seem like a friend may not be one tomorrow. The only thing that you should be discussing are compliments and appreciation for other people's work. Trust me, this can work against you in a very bad manner if you have talked badly about somebody and they hear about it. They wouldn't want to work with you. They would start bad-mouthing you, and you would be alienated from the team. Second, never talk about company strategies or any policies that you don't agree with. Never badmouth them. You never know who's listening, and if somebody picks it up, they will use it against you to not promote you, to make you think like you don't believe in the overall vision of the company. If there are some policies or strategies of the company that you don't agree with, make sure you bring it up with your manager or the senior leadership team. That way you can work with them to come up with a solution to a strategy or a policy that you don't agree with. The third is never ever talk to anybody about your personal finances. How much money you have, how much money your family has, what kind of debt you have you taken any loans? Because if you have too much money, they'll think that you don't need the promotion. And if you make too little, they'll think of you as somebody who's desperate to get promoted. Either way, it can have an unconscious bias against you. So steer away from money-related conversations. The fourth is never talk too much about the mistakes you have made at work. So let's say your boss gave you some feedback and it was not good feedback, and you were disappointed with it, or maybe you have made a mistake and it was pointed out to some people, and then you go ahead to tell your friend that you made a mistake. There is no need to do that, because the friend will start holding that against you. Later, they could always judge you on the basis of that one mistake that you made. You made a mistake, you learned from it, your boss gave you feedback, and that's it. You don't need to tell the rest of the team about it. The fifth is your personal life and anything that's going on in your relationships. If you have romantic relationships outside of work, you don't need to discuss that with everybody. These are intimate details of your life. Remember, your co-workers are not your best friends. Your personal life and your professional life should be two separate entities. Do not try to mix them up. If you had a wild weekend, you don't need to come up on a Monday morning and tell your co-workers about how much fun you had with your boyfriend or girlfriend. You don't know in the long run how these things can impact your work credibility. People can start judging you on a personal basis. So if you're in a relationship, that's great, but keep conversations about your significant other independent of the work you're delivering. The sixth is anything to do with health problems. Physical health, mental health, emotional health, whatever you're going through on a personal basis is yours, unless and until it starts impacting your work. So for example, if you have a disability, if you have some kind of problem, or if you have, let's say, high levels of anxiety and stress, maybe you're going to the doctor on a regular basis, and it's reached a point where it has started to impact your work performance and your ability to do long hours, for example, then you can bring it up with your team members. Then you should bring it up. But other than that, whatever you're going through on a personal basis for your health, it does not need to be broadcasted. If you're finding this video useful, please hit the subscribe button and share this video with your friends, as well as hit the notification bell so that you don't miss out on any of my upcoming videos. The next two are political views and religious views. This is very important and like taboo topics at the workplace, because if your political or religious views do not match that of your team members, your bosses, your managers, your clients, it can cause a lot of discomfort amongst you all, and it can just make things awkward. They will start to judge you on the basis of your political or religious views. And that's not correct, because they should be judging you only on the basis of your professional performance. So do not bring up any conversations about religion, political views. If you hear such conversations going on, just stay silent, observe, and nod along. The next is family troubles, any legal issues, or anything that's impacting your mental health at home. Again, this is none of anybody's business. If you're having disputes, family disputes, legal disputes, problems in your relationships in your family home, keep that to yourself. Why would you gossip about yourself at the workplace? Don't bring up topics that do not need any mentioning. You don't want people to start forming perceptions, opinions about you, your life, your family life. Keep that sacred, keep that intact. And I love this saying, do not wash your dirty laundry in public. Share only and only what needs to be shared. The next is probably your career ambitions and future plans. If you talk to your co-workers, your team members about your future goals, like let's say maybe you want to do another master's, or maybe you want to get promoted to the senior manager position in the next 3 years, people will start getting competitive with you. They may start to jeopardize you in team meetings. You may feel like everyone's out there to get you. It may have an indirect impact on your promotion. Your boss will probably not want to promote you if they know that you're going to leave for a master's in the next 1 year. So keep this information to yourself. But yes, if you have mentors in the organization, if you have people who support your career, who vouch for you, and you can fully trust them, then yes, there is no harm in talking to them about your future ambitions. You don't want people to use your future ambitions against you. So only trust those people with it who can actually help you take your ambitions to the next level. And the last one is, if you're currently looking for a job, do not broadcast it to everybody. Firstly, you haven't got the job yet. Secondly, they'll know that you are not motivated or committed to work for their organization. Again, between colleagues, that can lead to competition and even backbiting about you. Be very, very careful as to what you share with your co-workers, even if they may seem like your best friends. I hope this video was useful for you, my friends. Let me know what are the other topics you avoid talking about at work. If you want to see more such career-related, work-related topics, do hit the like button. I'll be back soon with another one, but until then, keep working hard towards your goals. I hope to see you soon. Bye.